Loss.
Stigma.
Anxiety.
Misunderstood.
Shelter.
Mute. Forgotten.
June 3rd, about almost 3 years ago, I lost someone really special to me, my brother. It was right before I was about to graduate, and before that, we had went through a lot of stuff with him being depressed and suicidal. He ended up just making the decision to take his dad's gun and put it up to his, right here, and just shot himself, and that was the worst thing I have ever had to go through.
I started having my first major bout of depression when I was a freshman in high school, and it got to the point where I was having suicidal thoughts, and there were times I thought about it because of just being alone.
Nationally, college mental health is a huge issue. It's always been an issue, and I think more so we have to recognize that this is a huge developmental phase of life. So most mental health concerns are actually found between ages 18 to 25. The same type of mental health concerns come up, depression and anxiety being the top concerns. So it's not just the ECU issue, it's absolutely a national and worldly issue as well.
For me, people say to me, why do you always open up about your problems? Aren't you scared? But I say no, I'm not scared because it's who I am. I think that's a problem in society. We're so scared to be different that we see mental health as something bad and negative and something that's not common, but it's so common. And I think that's a stigma that needs to be destroyed.
For men, I feel like it's a lot harder to notice because, every guy's a tough macho guy. Even if he's scrawny, he's supposed to be the tough macho guy. He's not supposed to cry. He's got to keep going. And it's a giant joke.
So mental health is a very individual thing, and I feel that I have learned that over the years. I had a choice to let people dictate my life, let them tell me that you don't deserve to live, or just say, you know what, stop. I'm gonna make my own decisions.
So I would encourage students, if they're not feeling like they're in balance, or if they feel like something's going on and they don't know what it is, still go talk to someone. And just say, you know what, I don't know what's going on, but I know something doesn't feel right.
The last time we had spent some time together was when he was crying in my lap, and so then I knew he was seriously hurting and on the inside, but I wasn't able to help him, and that's what hurt me the most, was because he saved me from being really upset all the time and was always encouraging me, but I wasn't able to save him.
We have had a horrible habit of thinking that if you are going to seek help for mental health, then you must be, quote, crazy or have some sort of very deep, serious mental health issue, and that's not always the case. Stress and chronic stress is something that we all experience, but if we experience it to a high level, it can turn into an issue.
It used to be oh, he's in therapy, he's got to be batshit crazy. That's not how it works. Therapy has been one of the best things for me. A lot of our communication now is through a phone, through a laptop, and you don't really have deep conversations anymore.
So one of the things that people can do without seeking counseling is, for one, allow themselves to just be a lot more present-minded. Everything that we do and wherever we go, it's impacting us. The people that are around us, the types of messages we receive about ourselves, the types of things we read and music that we listen to. So if we were all a little bit more open with talking to one another and sharing sort of those inner feelings, we could see that we're a lot more similar than we are different when it comes to mental health difficulties and some struggles.
I think being an individual is just sitting down with yourself and talking to yourself, a conversation, and figuring out what you enjoy, what do you want to achieve.
You are loved, you are.
Man up and cry.
I exist.
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 We exist.